Nishikant Trivedi and I am from class 9. Today, Gyan Bharati Vidyapeeth organized an event called Inter-Class Science Experiments and Project Display. So starting from the first performance, our first participant name is from class 8A, Rishabh Agarwal, Ritik S. Bhagat, Sumit Sharma, and their topic is diffusion and osmosis experiment.
To my respected judges, teachers, and my dear friends, I am Rishabh Agarwal of class 8 from Gyan Bharati Vidyapeeth. Today we, the students of class 8, are going to do an experiment of diffusion and osmosis. At first we will know that what is diffusion. Diffusion is the net movement of anything, for example atoms, ions, molecules and energy, generally from a region of higher concentration to a region of lower concentration. In higher concentration, diffusion process takes place quickly. To prove this, we are going to perform an experiment of diffusion. We have taken 2 glasses of water. So we have taken 2 glasses of water. One is filled with normal water and another is salt water. Now we have to dissolve it clearly in the water. It is completely dissolved in water. Now we have to add color drops twice in 2 glasses. So I am adding now the color in the water. So, as we can see, the salt water has much more retentive capacity and the concentration power and the density of the salt water is much more higher than that of normal water. So, now we are going to start with our next experiment of endoosmosis and exoosmosis. So, we have taken the fried raisins, transparent glass, grapes, normal water and salt water. So this is salt water and another one will be normal water. So one is with salt water and another is with normal water. So in the salt water we have to added the grapes and in the normal water we have added the raisins like here. It is so long process, so we have done it before to show you now. So here we can see the raisin swells up by absorbing water by the process endoosmosis. It takes the water and absorb it. And here the grapes are releasing water by the process of exoosmosis. They are not taking water and being sucked. Thank you.
And done by class 8A. And moving to the next experiment from class 8B, Sikandar Kabir Ali, Ashik Kumar and Aryan Kumar Mandal representing their topic transportation of water in plants.
A very good afternoon to all present here. I am Sikandar Kabir from class 8B with my friends Aryan Kumar Mandal of 8B and Ashik Kumar Sahu of 8B. Today we all will explain experimentally the movement of water in plants. For this experiments we have taken transparent glass, cabbage, colors and water. Now we will pour water in the transparent glasses. And add colors with them to make solutions. Now we will extract some parts of cabbage and put it on this color solution. For the results, we have to wait for 1 or 2 hours or 1 to 2 days for clear observation. So for that reason only, we have already made a similar setup on Saturday. Plants, here are the results. Plants have xylem tissue to transport water through it and dissolve minerals. As you can see on this chart, now, in these leaves, we can see at this point there are xylem tissue, and from xylem tissue, the adhesive and cohesive force occurs, and the water solution moves upwards, and that's why all the parts of cabbage underwater has become colorful. We can see it on all of these. This colorful occurs because of the osmosis on the water. Thank you.
And well said by class 8B. Now moving to the next, our next participants are from class 9A, Abhay Raj Singh, Vinayak Kumar Gaur and Anand Kumar, representing their topic, observation of stomata structure under microscope.
I am Vinayak Kumar Gaur from class 9A. Today we are all here to do a science experiment. This is glass slip and this is glass watch. We are here. We first take the leaf which is already cleaned with water. The leaf is first cut with the blade. The upper part of the leaf is known as upper epidermal layer, and this is the lower part of leaf. This is known as lower epidermal layer. Epidermal layer is in the lower part. First, in the water glass, we first take plain water. In the second glass, we take dilute methylene stain water. And in the third, we again take plain water. After this, my friend Abhay continue. Thank you.
Now we will put the solution in the clean water. Then we will again transfer it into the dilute methyl stain and we will leave it for 30 seconds. Now we will again transfer it into the clean water to remove the excess stain. Now, with the help of the brush, we will transfer the solution into the slide. Then we will cover it with the cover slip. Now it is ready to be observed in the microscope. The remaining will be continued by my friend Anand.
My name is Anand Shah from class 9A. So we can see the stomata pore with the help pore which is covered by a parenchyma cell. It is also known as guard cell. Stomata helps to gaseous exchange and transpiration by the process of diffusion. Thank you.
Our next participant is from class 9B, Akash Agarwal, Anish Kumar and Krishnendu Bhattacharya, representing their topic Observation of Blood Cells under Microscope.
Good afternoon everyone. My name is Akash Agarwal and I am from class 9B.
Good afternoon everyone. My name is Anish Kumar from class 9B.
A very good afternoon everyone. My name is Krishnendu Bhattacharya from class 9B.
Today we are gathered here to see the blood under the microscope. For that we require clean glass slide, Leishman stain, sanitizer, cotton, needle, water dropper, beaker with water. At first, we need sanitizer to clean hand. Then, by the help of needle, we had to take blood from the finger in the clean glass slide. Then, by the help of cotton, we have to clean our hand. Then, by using the another glass slide at 45 degree, we have to make it smear. Then, we have to keep it for dry. And for seeing the blood, we Leishman stain is used. We had already prepared the Leishman stain by mixing methylene blue and using stain. Generally for blood, for seeing blood sample, it is used because of the methylene blue has a base, work has a base and acid, and using stain work has acid. And for seeing the nucleus and the cytoplasm, it takes the using stain, and for the hemoglobin molecule, it used as blue methylene. Then, by using the stain, we had to wait for some time for drying the blood. Now my friend Krishnendu will tell about something blood.
We already know that blood is a liquid connective tissue which is helped in the transportation of nutrients, oxygens, different minerals, hormones and the waste products like urea or uric acid. Blood is mainly made up of the blood corpuscles and with the plasmas. There are different types of blood corpuscles are there, like erythrocytes of blood, RBC, leukocytes of WBC and with the platelets. RBC is the abundant responsible blood cell because it is responsible for the red color of the blood. RBC does not have contain any nucleus in the cell, that's why they are containing more hemoglobin and it is responsible for the color also. Now my friend again Akash will tell something about the procedure of the blood cells.
Now, by the help of Leishman stain, we had to pour on it. The Leishman stain takes so many time for drying. Here we are already prepared an extra glass slide by the help of blood and stain like this. And we had to put it on the microscope for seeing it. Here, the Leishman stain is dry, and by using the water, we have to clean it. And some amount of blood smear is also present, like that we had already prepared that. So, thank you.
The participants of class 9A done very well. Now coming to the end of the life science experiments, I would like to say thank you to the both of them. They done very well. Now I am going to announce the participants of physical science experiments. So our first participant is from class 6, Ayush Kumar and Vaibhav Ranjan Prasad, and they are going to representing the topic glass paper.
My name is Vaibhav Prasad from class 6A. Today I am going to explain from an experiment that air occupies space. For this experiment we need a tissue paper, a glass, a transparent glass and a bowl filled with water. For this experiment, at first we have to take the glass and put the tissue into the glass. And remember to put it so tight that if we put it upside down, it doesn't fall. Now put the glass into the water. Now put it out. Let's see what happened to the tissue. It's dry. But how? You will get the answer later. Now, let us put again. Dip the glass. Now let's tilt the glass. See bubbles. Now take off the glass and see what happened to the tissue. It's wet. The first time the tissue was dry, but the second time it is wet.
Now moving to the next. Our next participant is from class 6, Pranjal Shah and Vishal Kumar, representing their topic, air pressure.
Teachers and my dear friends, good afternoon to all. My name is Pranjal Shah. I study in class 6 of Gyan Bharati Vidyapit.
Good afternoon to everyone. My name is Vishal Kumar and I am studying in class 6A.
Today we are going to experiment. Topic air pressure. For the experiment, we need these things. First, bottle, straw, and glass, and colored water, and balloon. First, my friend Vishal. First, in the bottle there is a small hole, and there is a small hole, and there is a straw attached by a straw fixed by that with any glue. Now, my friend Vishal will fill the bottle with colored water. Now he will blow a balloon. Now he will twist the balloon. And now we will put the balloon on the top of the bottle. As you can see, the water is coming out from the straw and going to glass. If we press the mouth of the balloon, see the water is not coming out of the straw. But when we release the mouth of the balloon, see the water is coming out from the straw and going to glass. It is not a magic, it is a science. It is because when we release the air of the balloon, it entered the bottle and it created more pressure on the surface of the water. This pressure was circulated by water molecules also. Due to this pressure, the water passed through the pipe and drained out in the glass. Now you can see the water is transferred into bottle to glass. Thank you.
Fabulous performance present by both of the participants. Now coming to the next, our next participants are from 7A, Rehan Sonkar, Gaurav Kumar Shah and Ashutosh Pandey, representing their topic, how air pressure can prevent the leak.
Good afternoon everyone, we are the students of class 7. Today we are going to demonstrate on the topic how air can prevent the leak. First, before starting the demonstration, we must know what is pressure. Pressure is the force of one against the another over a surface area. Pressure can be also defined as the force extracted by the other substance. Other substance means any substance just as solid, liquid and gas exerts pressure. To start our demonstration, we need a bottle filled with some liquid, few pushpins. Now the bottle should be vacant, some space must be there for air. Now my friends will push some pushpins into the bottle. Now they will pull out the pushpins. But be careful, do not make a pressure in it. Do you expect the water to leak? Oh, see, no water is coming out. Why? Here the reason is water is coming out through it. But why? Here the reason is when we sponge the water, extra pressure is generated into the water, and that is the reason why the water is overflowing now from the bottle. Again, if we open the cap of the bottle, the water starts overflowing. Without any principle of pressure. Again, if we close the bottle's cap, it stops overflowing. Here the reason is when we open the bottle, more air enters into the bottle, and that is the reason why it leads to overflowing. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Performance. Now moving to the next, last but not the least participant is from class 7B, Ayush Malik, Sumit Kumar and Aryan Shah, representing their topic, working model of an electromagnet.
Good afternoon everyone. We are the student of class 7B. Today we are going to demonstrate a science experiment that how to make an electromagnet. Before I start the demonstration, we should understand about the electricity. That what is electricity? Electricity is a form of energy made up of charges like electrons that can produce heat, light and magnetic field. So our today's experiment is about the generation of magnetic field through a wire. So, today we are going to make an electromagnet which requires battery, wire, iron nails and few pins. So, first the iron nail is surrounded by the copper like this, and then the two ends of the copper wire is connected to the ends of the positive and the negative end of the battery. Now, the electricity has started flowing through the circuit. Now, the electricity has started flowing through this circuit. To check, let's bring towards the iron nails and try to observe the change. Now, see, the pins are attracted by the iron nails, which means within the iron nail, the magnetic property has generated. By this, we can make another conclusion that the power of electromagnet will persist during the flow of electricity only. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day.
Both of the participants from the side of life science experiments and physical science experiments done very well. So I would like to request to make a big clap for them for their creativity and their scientific approach. I would like to call the judges to please represent their result over here.
Congratulations to all the participants. You are a future scientist and you show your talent very well. Regarding to your marks, I am going to announce there are it's a class 6 general science 2 groups, class 7 physical science 2 groups. Can you guess who will be the winner of these 4 groups? 2 groups from class 6 and 2 groups from class 7. Okay. Pranjal and Ayush. Please come on the stage. Pranjal and Vishal Kumar, please come on the stage. Teachers, please come on the stage. Pranjal Saw. Saw. Here also there are 4 groups. 8A Rishabh Agrawal and others, 8B Sikandar Kabir Ali and others, 9A Abhay Raj Singh and others, and 9B Akash Agrawal and others. There are 4 groups in life science. Can you guess who will be the first? Akash Agrawal. How many of you agree with Akash Agrawal and others? Okay. So the winner is Akash Agrawal and others. Akash Agrawal, take our first position. Okay. Second one is Anish Kumar. Not clapping. You are not clapping. Not satisfied. Okay. Next one is Krishnanu Bhattacharya.